In addition to CINAHL, PubMed is a really great place to search for nursing-related literature. Just note that PubMed typically is more focused on medicine rather than nursing and other allied health disciplines, but it's still necessary to search it because sometimes you find really good resources you wouldn't have found anywhere else. So without further ado, we're going to do the same step that we did in the CINAHL process. We're going to go to the library website, click on guides, and then click on nursing to go specifically to the nursing directed resources. Once within the nursing guide, you'll click on find articles as we did before, and it's going to bring up a list of nursing specific databases. If you scroll down, you're going to want to go to PubMed. Now note, it says Medline and PubMed. They both will bring up the same resources. However, PubMed has some really good resources and ways for searching that Medline doesn't have through EBSCOhost. So for this purpose, I highly recommend you click on PubMed. It's going to give you a little different look and feel, but it also gives you some unique options not available through EBSCOhost. And so again, I say it has a different look and feel. Here it is. It definitely has a different look and feel. It does not have all the search limiters like the other one does on this screen, but later we can set some limits. So you're going to go ahead and type in your search phrase up at the top. I'm using the same sample just for the sake of this recording. So cancer and music therapy and pain, and then I would click on search. Once I do that, I'm going to get, in this instance, I got a whole lot of results. 2,304. Now I just did a screenshot. There would have been other things down here, but I just did a couple of them for screenshot. As soon as you get into this list, look over to your left, you'll see some limitations. You're going to want to click on publication date 5 years. I recommend. You can always customize your range and do some different things there, but 5 years is a good rule of thumb to start. Now you'll also see, and this is awesome, I love this about PubMed. If you come over here, it actually is telling you the way that the computer did your search. And you're going to see really cool things. Like I just searched cancer, but it put up neoplasm and cancer. It kind of tried to find the words I needed all by itself. This is pretty smart. But that might give you a really good idea, because if you look over there and see something new that you didn't search before, it might give you an idea for some keywords to retry in CINAHL if you did not have success the first time. So that's a unique feature that CINAHL does not have when you search through EBSCOhost. Now note, I do want to tell you this is a great example. Look at my search terms: cancer, music therapy, and pain. Look at this first article. Music therapy for depression. Is that have anything to do with my PICO or PO question? No. Depression, that's a great outcome for another question, but I'm not looking for depression. I'm looking for pain. So you have to have nailed down in your mind what your question is, because you need to make sure you're looking at articles or studies that have studied your specific question. So read titles. I promise you will screen out a lot of things that don't have anything to do with your topic. So it looks similar, kind of, in that you have the title. It tells you the authors, some other information. Anytime you see this PDF, that means you have a PDF, full text. That's pretty good. That's what you need. It's easier to save and go back and look at PDFs. This number 37 has a PDF. Now look at number 36. No PDF. But what if that's perfect? Actually look at it. It is perfect. Effective music therapy on pain and anxiety levels of cancer patients, a pilot study. It's exactly what I need. Now note, it has 2 outcomes, pain and anxiety. I'm personally not looking at anxiety with my question. However, that study has pain in it, and my intervention, and my cancer patients. So it behooves me to look at that study. I don't have to look at the data related to anxiety, but I still need to look at this study. The problem is I don't have a PDF. So what am I going to do? I'm going to click on it. So I'm going to actually click on the title of the article, and it's going to open up in this little box. When you see something like this that does not have a PDF, that means it's available as an HTML, hypertext language. That means it's only available online. It's an e-publication. You can't get it as a PDF unless you do a couple of workarounds, which I'm going to show you. So actually on your screen, if you were to scroll down, you would see the whole text of the article right here. You do not want to go to save as and save this as a web page, okay? Because sometimes that does not work out well. So what you're going to want to do is once you click on the title of the article, if you do not see PDF as an option up here, you're going to want to click on printer friendly to make it nicer and prettier. And when you do that, it's going to make it printer friendly. Then you're going to go to print. Now, hopefully you have this option. I don't know. My computer is not fancy, but it lets me do this. So hopefully yours does. Again, I'm on a PC. So if you're on a Mac, I have no idea. I don't speak Mac language. So I went to printer, and instead of printing to my usual one that I print to, I actually was able to go to Microsoft Print to PDF. That's what you want to pick. And then you're going to click OK. And once you do, it will actually let you decide what folder that you want to put this in. So, and what title you want to call it. So you can do that. And then this is in PDF form. It opened up in Adobe Acrobat for me, my personal PDF viewer. You might use something different, but it's going to open it up as a PDF. And now you can save it, you can read it. It's super easy to do. So now a couple of other things to show you. I went back to that page that I had previously clicked on. I clicked on the title and it brought me here. Before I told you to click on printer friendly, but now I want you to see something else. This is unique to PubMed as well. CINAHL does not do this when you're looking through EBSCOhost. Similar articles in PubMed. So basically what PubMed does is it says, oh, you like this article, Effective Music Therapy on Pain and Anxiety in Cancer Patients. Well, if you like this, then you might also like these other articles. So you can actually click on See All, and then it will open up a totally new screen that will show you exactly what you're looking for. So these studies are similar to the one that I pulled up earlier. Now, the problem, and I put it on the screen, so I do want to call your attention to this. Make sure that the studies that come up actually relate or are relevant to your PO or PICO question. Just because they pop up here does not mean you've hit the gold mine. Okay, so here we go. The impact of music on post-op pain and anxiety following C-section. Does that have anything to do with my EBP question? Negative. So we don't look at that. Okay. These people who are using live music therapy after or during elective surgical procedures for the brain, nothing to do with my population. 15-minute music intervention reduces anxiety in oncology patients. Right population, right intervention, not my outcome. So I can't use that study. You have to know exactly what you're trying to answer, and then you have to find the studies that actually answer them. So sometimes you're searching through weeds until you finally find that 4-leaf clover study that you're looking for. So hopefully it's not too painful, but a lot of times it is still a little bit of luck, a little bit of trial and error. But if you put the right keywords in, it makes all the difference in the world. So hopefully this has been informative on how to use PubMed for your searching.